10 days. Sponsored by Diamond RV and Big Y World Class Markets.
3 days in, and we're learning the best about all of these towns, the people, the community itself, and the businesses there.
We are also donating to a local charity in every town that we visit. Meteorologist Jacob Wyckoff spending 10 towns in 10 days.
Yes.
Exploring, you know what I mean.
Yes.
Lots of great different places. And today, another fun spot.
It really was a fun spot. Hatfield, right off of Interstate 91, a beautiful spot. I had a lot of fun. I found it to be a very caring community with a lot of rich history, but also some rich soil. So 10 towns in 10 days took me to Hatfield. Take a look. Take a short spin off of I-91 in Hatfield and you'll find the Pioneer Valley Indoor Karting. For the last 5.5 years, tens of thousands of people have zoomed around the track in their not-so-typical go-karts.
On the inside track, they're capable of speeds up to about 40 miles an hour. Once we run the new outside section, then we'll probably be speeds around 50.
But if you're looking to slow down a bit, head to Black Birch Vineyards. Co-owner Michelle Kurzbergen says that while they continue to work on their grape harvest, the winery looks local when it comes to finding grapes.
All the grapes that we've sourced in the past, and then in the future, there will be from our own vineyard.
You can enjoy some of their collection in this beautiful tasting room.
Right now, we have probably 8 varietals of red and 5 different styles of white.
And while the wine list may be growing, Hatfield seems to remain the same.
There's a long history of farming in this community.
Some farming roots in Hatfield are deeper than others. Meet Harrison Bardwell of Bardwell Farm. It's safe to say farming is in his DNA. His family has been tending to the land since the 1680s, 9 generations.
Farming really is something that you can connect with the earth and nature with. It's a way we survive. It's the only way we survive is through vegetables and agriculture, growing food.
Bardwell says Hatfield recognizes his hard work.
They praise the local vegetables, how good they taste, how nutritious they are, and it really it brings a smile on my face to know that I can support people.
Bardwell also sells and donates some of his crop to places like the Food Bank of Western Massachusetts. The food bank serves as the central hub for local food pantries and soup kitchens.
There are about 223,000 people throughout Western Massachusetts that rely on the food that we distribute here from our warehouse. Every dollar that is donated to the food bank, we're able to provide 3 meals to a neighbor in need.
Western Mass News wanted to help.
Donations from larger organizations and businesses.
Speaking of donations, Chris.
Okay, what is this?
So you guys at the food bank do amazing work, and you had mentioned how monetary donations, you can stretch your dollar a lot more. So Western Mass News, Diamond RV, and Big Y want to make a donation to the food bank of Western Mass so that you guys can continue putting yourself out of business.
All right.
Hatfield, feeding the community 1 meal at a time.
We always say that our goal is to put ourselves out of business, to reach a point where hunger isn't an issue anymore.
Separated at birth.
Your twin.
Yeah. He did say that he gets recognized at the grocery stores as me. That was Chris Wojcik there.
Did you try Hatfield Peach?
I did not, no. I want to go back to Hatfield.
Hatfield Peach is an onion.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
That's what
that.
they
So
would call
I'm learning something. I also want to give a special shout out. This afternoon I visited the Good Stock Farm.
Yes.
World-renowned chef Sandy D'Amato there. A beautiful experience. Just wanted to give them a special shout out. And remember, each day on Better Western Mass at 12:30, we are broadcasting live from these locations. Tomorrow I'll be at Happy Days Fun Spot. Family Fun Spot in Granby. So I invite you to come, say hi, get a free t-shirt, as supplies last, I should say. Snap a selfie and watch as we feature some of these small businesses and must-do locations.
The property and the farm has dated back to the 1600s.
Correct.
Your 9th generation. What does farming mean to you?
Farming really is something that you can connect with the earth and nature with. Really being able to grow food in the land that we have provided to us is really something that's meaningful to me, and that's huge. Being able to plant a seed and watch it grow and develop to a mature plant and be able to harvest something that we can actually eat and survive off of is something that I've always found really interesting, really cool, and really down to earth. It's a way we survive. It's the only way we survive is through vegetables and agriculture, growing food, and then also being good land stewards of taking care of the land and really learning the life in the soil and what the earth needs from us and what we need from them to be able to live and survive in our daily lives.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it sounds like from a young age, farming kind of interested you, but you've been able to now turn it into, or kept the business going. How has that transition been from, maybe riding the tractor as a young kid to now being in charge of the business?
So in about 2012, I was just a kid, and I was kind of bored during the summer. I wasn't working yet or anything, and my grandparents. My grandfather was the last one to really operate the farm as a production farm. So they retired and whatnot, and they started gardening. They had about a 1/4 acre garden off the side over there. And I was bored one summer, so I dove into the garden to see what my grandfather was doing every year. And I didn't have a lot of experience. I knew what he was growing, and we picked the vegetables here and there. But it really started there with a little garden there, and he taught me how to plant seeds. He told me how to hoe around the plants. He taught me with fertilizing then, how to grow a plant from, like I said, seed to a more mature plant, and be able to harvest off that. And from there, I kind of took it, and this is cool. I like being outdoors. I like being in nature and playing with the soil, playing with earth. So from there, it kind of built up. I started with a small little farm stand right out front after school. It was kind of like my hobby, something to keep me busy with, and from there on, I just grew and grew with my products, the land I was using, my knowledge, and then really figured out this is a cool career to have. This is something that not many people my age are doing, and there's not a lot of farmers my age left at all. The average age is about 70 now, so I thought there was a couple different reasons I thought I needed to do this. One, I wanted to bring back the Bardwell farm name in agriculture, since it's been in our family since 1685. So I thought it would be a cool thing to pick back up and try to push another 40, 50 years with that name. Also, my father always loved doing it, so he liked seeing it brought up, and just being able to grow with the community and support that is really a big thing that I've seen.
Well, let's talk about the community, because farming, it is changing as we go with technology and everything, but it still involves the community being able to support your local farmers.
Exactly.
And you started with the local farm stand, and it's grown. Describe the community of Hatfield and how they've supported your growth, and how you, in a way, have supported them too.
So Hatfield's it's a farming community. There's a lot of older folk in here that really support and honor the local vegetables that they have. And my big thing is I love working with the community, and I love supporting people. So that was the big thing with me, is being able to grow food for my local citizens, and really to have that connection with them when they come to the farm stand and they talk to you, and they praise the local vegetables, how good they taste, how nutritious they are. And it really it brings a smile to my face to know that I can support people, that my friends, my family, and then even people distant around here that I don't really know, but they know me and they know my produce. And the connection is with the earth and through the food, and you kind of build that relationship and family community together. And I mean, food, family, and parties and meals, it brings everyone together. So this is kind of the starting point of that. Starts with the food growing in the ground, and then contributing to our locals, and they love it, and I love helping them out. So it's cool for sure.
Do you do any charity work with any organizations in town? Like, do some of the vegetables go to any local food banks or anything?
Yep, so I just started last year working with the local Western Mass Food Bank. I donated butternut squash to them last year, and hopefully this year I'll start selling and donating more products to them this year. It's a really cool program because I can donate excess stuff that I have that I can't sell, or like seconds that I have that I can't sell retail. But I can go to someone who needs food.
Sure.
And be able to support, maybe I'm supporting someone in Springfield, which is still local to me, versus produce from California being shipped all the way up here. So it's really nice. I like the sense of locally grown food. I'm pushing that. It's like one of my big staples as my business. Local food is here. We have the land to do it. We have great land to grow food on. Everyone should be buying from local farms in the area. I also work with a couple nonprofits in Hatfield that deal with. They work with like mentally challenged kids to teach them about agriculture and whatnot. So they have a CSA that I sell to, and I support them. We kind of do business advertising together, and it's really neat. It's like one hand washes the other. We all help each other out. We all like growing food and supporting. If I don't have something that I need, I can call a buddy down the street and just get it like that, and then we just help back and forth. So it's really.
And that's not just the farming community, but that's kind of Hatfield.
Yeah, Hatfield in general. With the different businesses I work with, if it's needing metal fabrication to buying vegetables from a farmer down the street, to getting my barn work done or something by a carpenter. It's really, they all combine. Everyone knows agriculture, whether they know the science behind it like I do, or they just know where their food comes from. They're all connected with it. They all understand why food is so important. And if you grow up in Hatfield, you know that agriculture is a thing, and it's a right to farm community, and everyone respects that. So it's really nice to have that support and background behind it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. See, that was painless, right?
Yeah.